Okay, so hopefully I'm live now. It's a bit hard to tell sometimes. I'm just gonna watch the chat to see if I see something. Let me just test it. Okay, I can see someone typing. Okay, nice. Cool. Yeah, I thought I could just give it like a couple of minutes, like if people wanted to join. I don't know. Like I said in the previous video, I'm not so used to streaming. Okay, good. So let me know if it's too loud, right? Because it's hello all, hello Isaac, hello self in it, Paolo, Mind Over Matter, Rami, Tyler, nice to meet you all. So I guess kind of the okay, good, nice. Hello Trendy Tales, Lord D Romano, nice to meet you. So I'm gonna try to focus on the chat while I'm doing stuff, but like in kind of the main topic where we're gonna do what is on the screen here, I thought we kind of have to. Hello Paul, hello Jeannie, nice to meet you all. We kind of have to just do it in. I'm gonna try to answer some questions and stuff while we do this. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this for a while and just give it a few minutes before we actually get into it. So I don't know if anyone checked this out. I tried to pull this. Hello Rita, Rami. I tried to pull this Qwen 27B, but for some reason I can't have. Has anyone tried it? I don't know why it don't work. Strange, right? So let me try this. I don't know if you can see, but I really wanted to try it out. It's a bit strange. But I'm gonna check it out anyway. I thought I just wanted to ask a few logical questions. So see, I get this error here, but I haven't really looked into it. Hello, Tom. But if I run this with Llama 3, it should work fine, right? So that was a bit strange. But the main part today is, of course, gonna be hello, Alberto. Nice to meet you. I really wanted to, so you can see this works. Kaylee has 5 sisters. That's wrong. So I think we're just gonna go back here. And I kind of just wanted to start by explaining what I wanted to do with this. So basically, I've been looking into the OpenAI API for GPT4o. How fast is the latency really? Yeah, that's what we're gonna take a look at today, Matthias. Because I kind of wanted to see how fast we can get this. Hello, Dominic. If we take a screenshot and we resize it to 512 by 512, and we use GPT4o to analyze it, and we're gonna use this, the lowest setting we can use to try to get it as fast as we can. Hello, Davidas. Yeah. Okay, so you tried it, Tyler. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that later. But yeah, back to this. So basically what I wanted to try is to see how low we can get this latency now before we get the new voice mode. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Reg. Nice to meet you all. So basically, I've done a few tests of this and it seems pretty decent. I was really impressed how good it can analyze images that are like 30 kilobytes. And it makes it much faster. And we're gonna turn it into just text to speech. We have a prompt and we're just gonna comment what is happening on the screen. So that is kind of my ID. We're gonna go through the specs, right? Kind of how I wanted to do this, like the description of the project. So this is just the visual description, and we're gonna use GPT4o to actually write the script, but I think it's gonna work pretty good. So just wait. I thought I'd just wait a couple of more minutes before we start, like if people maybe just saw we went live. So has anyone tried using like the lowest quality on the GPT4o API or something? Did you try out? And one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of check the pricing. So hope I don't show anything. So today, is it 7th? So far we spent $0.28. So I kind of wanted to just see how much we are gonna spend using this. Monthly spent $1, so not much. So remember, 0.28. Okay. Does GPT4o add the speech API support? No, I'm gonna show you. We can't really use GPT4o for the speech part yet. So that is kind of what I'm looking forward to. So we have to use kind of the old text-to-speech that is using kind of, we have to translate it into text, right? And then back into speech. So that's a bit annoying, but yeah, that's just the way we have to do it now. So remember to help me check what the cost is gonna be when we run this. But yeah, I think we're just gonna get into it. I had a few more things, but we can do that after, I guess. So I guess we have to open a ChatGPT window here. So basically, I thought we can just answer. Intuitive up to this point, do you think GPT4o API is reliable, cheap, everyday tool to use for your own applications? Expensive, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of, I think it depends on how many tokens you're using. Like if you're creating an app, it might be, I'm not quite sure about that, but I think it's pretty cheap for the, at least if you want some vision model. I think it's clearly the best vision model I have tried, and I think it's pretty cheap, but I think it depends on your use case. If you're doing something on the public side, I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet. I saw some post on Reddit or something that one guy was relying solely on API, the OpenAI API for their business. And I think that's a bit risky, right? It was hard to manage the context window, right? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really maxed out. I don't know about you guys, but do you struggle with filling up the context window? I rarely do that. I guess you have some big documents or something you're running through that. Then it can get expensive if you have these big input prompts, right? I think so. Okay, so let's just get started here. We can do questions and so while we get started. So I did some I prepared something here, right? Because let me just so I wanted to prepare something. Let's just take a blank. Okay, so let's. Amazing to see more people building with AI. Amazing to me more people aren't building with AI. Yeah, maybe. Hello, log up. In chat application, when the chat gets longer for coding assistance. Yeah, Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's just get started. So the first thing I wanted to do, right, was to get some documentation, right, for our project. So the prompt I wanted to use was this. I don't know if you can see this. So I just want to use, like, I uploaded some documentation of a script we want to build. So this is kind of what I planned out I wanted to create today. So we want to try to get the lowest possible latency when analyzing images using the GPT4o model. We want the settings to be the lowest they can, like low res and low detail. And I have been using like the pill image grab to do screenshots before, and do it like maybe every 3 seconds or something, we'll see. And I want to a JPEG file to get it like the smallest size. And we want to resize the image to 512 by 512. And we save it to a temporary, save it as a temporary image to a folder named images. So that is kind of the first step I wanted to do. But for this, I wanted to grab some documentation we can upload. And let's just start by doing that. So let's go back here. The documentation I kind of wanted for this was, I want to go to models, right? We want to use GPT4o. I don't know if you can see this. And we want to use explore GPT4o with image inputs. So I thought we can just grab this. Yeah, we can grab this, I guess. Let me zoom out a bit. I don't know if we need this. I think what we want to focus on is kind of the, here it is. So I don't know if you check this out. There's something called low, will enable low res mode. So the model will receive low res 512 by 512 version of the image. So this allows the API to return faster responses, consume fewer input tokens. So it doesn't require high detail. That is kind of the low setting. And the high setting is higher image quality, right? So that is kind of what I wanted to try out today. I think for all those, the resizing for you from minimum price, if you look at the, yeah, that might be actually true. They have something called auto, so I haven't really looked into that yet. But let's just grab some documentation here, right? I wanted to grab this, I think. Here's something about managing images too. So let's just, so this is kind of what I like to do. Just grab some documentation I think we need, right? So this should be good. And from a previous project, I think I have some functions here I want to reuse. So this is kind of something I use in a different project. So this is just to, I don't know what's wrong with my mouse here. That's a bit strange. Just some functions I have used before, just to speed it up a bit. So I just want to grab this too. Okay, just paste it in here, and let's say, just go. I usually go like this. I don't know, working Python code or something. Doesn't really matter, I think, because I kind of reuse these functions just to save some time. They are pretty basic. They are kind of already from this documentation here, right? So it should be pretty good. Okay, so I think that's good enough, right? So what I like to do next is kind of just go here. I want to try to use GPT4o for this. Sometimes I use Claude or other stuff. I think I set my system message to just, you're a software dev with expertise in Python. I don't know if it mattered too much, but it's just some habit I have. And let me just upload this documentation file, right? And let's go grab our prompt for the project. So let's start with this, right? Okay. Of course, you can spend more time on this, but it's a quick first iteration here. I guess we can turn off this for now. Okay. So we didn't bring in OpenAI. I just want to look over this quickly here. Right. I don't know. That looked a bit strange. This is a file. I kind of want to check out that file. Just give me a second here. I think I picked the wrong documentation here. So let's try this. Right. Okay, so we are missing the OpenAI import here. Other than that, low detail setting. So we have the temporary image path. I don't know if you can see this very well, but okay. Yeah, so I want to remove this image path after we use it, right? Okay, so let's copy this. Let's just go here, paste it in here. So I prepared my OpenAI key. I just left it in a .env here, so I don't have to show it on stream, right? So let's just ask for something like I have my API, OpenAI API key in a .env file. I want to use, let's say, .env. Let's say .env file in a var named OpenAI API key, maybe, or something like this, to fetch the API key. Please fix. This should work. I already have installed this. Yeah, I think this should work. Hello, Darsan. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So let's copy this, paste it in here. I saw we kind of need import OpenAI, right? Qwen 2 came out yesterday. 72B version seems better than Llama 3. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not. I don't have the hardware now to kind of run Llama 70B locally. But I'm definitely gonna try out the new Qwen model, maybe on Grok or something, if it comes over there. Francie, it's often incorrectly writes the new OpenAI method. Yeah, I've seen that. It always uses the old one. That's why I kind of like to grab some documentation before I continue when I'm using the chat completion part, right? But let's take a look here now. We have this. We are going to resize our image. So we're just going to do the query, what's in this image. We're going to take the screenshot. We're going to get a response and just print it for now. I want to add some voice to this after. So that's going to be the next step, right? Fireworks host Qwen for... Okay, that's pretty cheap. Did they roll out the real-time streaming with voice responses? I don't think so yet, no. I'm hoping we can get that soon. Yeah, they said a few weeks. And what is few weeks? Hello, Blizzard Down. Nice to meet you. Okay, so let's just test this now. So hopefully, I'm just gonna run this from my terminal, I think. It's so weird having the microphone in front of me right now. Okay, so what do we call it? Box.py. I just took so what we want to see now is, of course, hopefully you can all see this if it works. So let's just try it. So we have this folder here called images. So you can see we took a screenshot and then we removed it. So it seems to be working. The image shows a computer screen, what appears to be code editor open. Okay, I wanted to take a look at this image because look how small it is. It's very low resolution. So I'm kind of impressed how good it is reading this low resolutions. So the size is only 23 kilobytes of the images. So let's just stop this. So this is working quite good. Kind of bad resolution though. But it is working. So let's just stop it for now. Because I have a prompt I wanted to try, right? Okay. Oops. Yeah, we can just delete this. So the prompt I want to use today, if you see a question on the screen, answer it. Keep it short and conversational. So this is kind of for when we're gonna add the voice part, right? Let's go back to our code here. Let's try it in here. Okay. So let's see if it works then. So this is a question, right? Let's run it. So the reason I created this was I thought it would be cool if we just scroll around the web, and if we see a question, we can get like a voice to answer this. How much does it cost to use the ChatGPT API? Yeah, we're gonna monitor that today, I think. We're gonna see. It's not too much. They have reduced their prices like a lot. So this was kind of, it's not slow, but I think we have like a sleep part. Let's just remove that. Let's remove this sleep. It's a bit laggy now. I don't know if I'm streaming or something. I'm not quite sure. Seems kind of to be stuck here now. 4o is still expensive. I've been tier 5. Okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on your use case. So this seemed to crash. That was a bit strange. So I think the next part we're gonna do is actually just add the voice and then try to use it. I'm just gonna check something here. I'm just a bit, this chat thing, I'm not so used to this. It's quite slow, to be honest. But let's try to implement the voice part I wanted to do. So let's just take this. So I like to do like, even though I have the code here, we made some more changes, right? So I just like to paste in my code again. And what I want the text to speech to read out is this variable here, response, right? So I think I'm gonna grab some more documentation. So let's just do OpenAI docs equals, and let's go back here. Go to the documentation. Let's go to text to speech, I guess. We can grab this part maybe. Okay. And let's grab this part maybe. Quick start, because we want this Python code here. Supported output formats. Like, if I remember correctly, we want this to be in like a WAV. So we can grab that too. So I don't know about you when you're using LLMs for coding. I like to use loads of documentation. I just think that makes things much easier. So I just use the documentation as context, right? Okay, so I kind of want an example of how we can change the format. So I think if we go to API reference, yeah, I guess it's audio, create speech. I know there's something, yeah, there's something called response format here. I guess we can just grab all of this and just do it in our context. So now we kind of have our code in our context, we have some documentation, and now I kind of want to give my instructions, right? So we can do something like, let's add a feature maybe, feature to read out maybe the var response using TTS. I'm just gonna try to check the chat too. Is there an open source AI assistant for Visual Studio 2022? Oh, I don't know that. Maybe someone in the chat knows. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so let's add a feature to read out the variable response from our code using TTS. I want, I guess, to play it. I want to play the var response maybe at the end of the loop, something like this. And we can save the, I want a temporary audio file maybe. Audio file in a folder named, I don't know, audio maybe. That should be good. And for this, I've been just using, maybe use simple audio to play the file. I think we need the file to be in .vav, not mp3. Something like this. Can you implement first iteration of this? So let's try that. So we have all the code as context, we have the documentation, and we have our instructions. You were living in Alta? Wow. That's far north at least. It's nice up there though. That's cool. Okay, so let's see here now. So we have the function text to speech. Okay, so we get the response format .vav. Okay, that looks fine. Do we have like a folder path? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna remove it. Let's test it. It looks okay. I think we're just gonna try it. Like simple audio, that has always worked pretty well for me when playing these files .vav. It looks fine. Okay. So let's bring up our question again. We might get some errors here, I don't know. Okay, so we have an error here. Line 85. Line 67. Okay, so we have an OpenAI key. Where was that? 67. Okay, we don't need that, I think. Let's try that. Client audio speech. Client is not defined. Let's just try to do some debugging with GPT4o. We can try that. I think I know what's wrong, but let's just try some debugging. Wow, pure science. Thanks a lot. That's very generous. Wow, I didn't expect that. So yeah, thank you a lot. It's not necessary, but wow, thanks. If you have any questions or anything, that's awesome. Thanks a lot. Welcome, Norman. Okay, so let's do some debugging. That could be interesting. So let's just grab our code here. And let's just do my code equals tung, and let's do error equals, and just grab this. So let's see if we can figure this out using this. Did I do that? I think I skipped that. I don't know. Error. I don't think I copied this. Let's try that. Hello, Influence IPM. Nice to meet you. The error indicates that client variable is not defined in the text-to-speech function. Okay. You need to initiate OpenAI client. So let's see if we can debug this. Sometimes when we debug with ChatGPT, it can go very wrong, right? So open audio create. Let's take a look at the API here. I think it should be something like this, to be honest. Let's just copy that. But first, let's try this. I don't think this is gonna work, right? Because it just makes up stuff. So this is probably gonna be another client error. At least I think so. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. So let's try to just fix it ourselves. Let's just grab this. Okay, here. Let's try that. If this is not gonna work, let's feed some more documentation and ask again. So let's try this. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, Blizzard. I don't know. This is pretty slow. Is it... I was wondering if we can see kind of our cost here. So we spent 3 cents so far. I'm not quite sure what's happening now. Would you mind recommend adding an instruction not to hallucinate in this case? I don't know. I don't usually do that. But you can, of course, try that. Have you had any success with this? Thanks, Norman. Appreciate it. I kind of want to see if we take the screenshots. So that is working, right? Look at how low the resolution is. Okay, so let's just try to finish up the debugging and see if we can solve it. So let's just copy this. Let's go here. My code. Just want to give like GPT4o a chance to fix this. The error indicates that the response object from the TTS API call is not a dictionary, but rather an HTTPS binary response content object. You need to correctly handle response to save it as a WAV file. Okay, so what did it change? Did it change anything? Let's give it a go. I thought it was just some minor changes here. So what I like to do, if like this doesn't work now.
Yes, AI plays a significant role in the future of computing.
Okay, I don't know, can you hear that?
Yes, AI is likely a big part of the future of computing.
In Spanish. Okay.
Yes, AI is a big part of the future of computing.
I guess we can do like a print statement here.
Hola, ¿es la IA el futuro de la computación?
Okay, so that worked. Let's add a print statement here. It is a bit laggy though. Text to speech. Let's should we print? Let's print this. I don't know. My computer is maybe a bit laggy. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Might be some rate limiting too. I don't know. So what I wanted to do, if we can get this to work, we can just...
Yes, AI is considered a significant part of the future of computing.
Okay, so that works. Int
Yes, AI is a significant part of the future of computing.
You think he can do Chinese?
你好 ，AI 是计算的未来吗？是的 ，AI 被认为是计算未来的重要组成部分。
God, I can't speak.
こんにちは。AI はコンピューティングの未来ですか？
Yeah, I think this works.
はい、AI はコンピューティングの未来の重要な部分です。
Okay, yeah, this seems to work.
Hej, AI är datorns framtid. Ja, AI betraktas som en viktig del av datorns framtid.
Okay, so let's do Norwegian. Only I can understand it. And maybe Isaac too.
Hallå, är AI framtiden för databehandling?
That's Danish. Okay, so let's stop it for now. So I kind of wanted to browse. Let's go to Reddit or something. And let's fire it up over here. And let's just see if it answers.
Sure thing. The question on the screen is build versus buy. Answer, it depends. Build for customization, buy for speed.
How was the accent? It was Danish. Anyone used Olama with AMD cards on Linux?
I'm not sure, but it does sound possible. Anyone else have experience with this? I see you have a screenshot from Reddit showing a post discussing Steven Pinker's view on AI. He likens AI models to a form of alien intelligence and mentions that experiments on them are akin to studying a newly discovered organism.
So what I've been pretty impressed by is actually how small the images are.
Yes, there is. You can look into Mattermost and Zulip for open source chat options in Go.
So they are just... How big are these images again? 30 kilobytes. So that's pretty impressive, I think. Let's take a look at this.
Sure. Let's see if I can help with that.
Whoa.
The question on the screen is there something similar to Steam Chat written in Go, Golang, that's open source? Answer, as of my last update, Mattermost and Zulip are open source alternatives, although they may not be written in Go. You might want to check repositories like GitHub for Go-specific chat solutions.
I just want to hear what it says about this chart here.
Explosive growth starts in the narrower domain of AI R&D. As we apply superintelligence to R&D in other fields, explosive growth will broaden.
So we didn't do any prompts, so it didn't say anything. Okay. Do you have any like suggestions of use cases for this? I guess it's very passive. We can't really. Yeah, I can explain that just quickly. Just give me a second. It actually crashed. So just a quick recap. What we wanted to try today was basically this. So we wanted to try these low resolution screenshots. Screenshot, resize it to 512, use GPT4o to analyze it, and turn it into text to speech. And yeah, just see how fast we can actually use this before we get yeah, the voice is OpenAI too, so we are using the API now. Let's go to Paint or something, and let's try to remove this sleep here. Maybe that we can get a bit of a better. Let's just do something here. I don't know. Let's do. What is
It looks like you have opened a Python file named box.py. How can I assist you with your Python project?
What is this?
It's a drawing or note-making application with the question, "What is this?" typed on it.
Do you think it's gonna answer this? It went quiet.
It seems to be a doodle or drawing, possibly of an animal's face or nose.
Animal's face or nose?
It looks like a basic drawing of a cow's face.
No. A cow's face?
It looks like a simple drawing of the head of an animal, possibly a goat or a bull. Looks like a simple drawing of an animal head, maybe a dog or a cow.
Let's try some handwriting. R U sentient. You think it's gonna answer this? There's definitely some kind of lag here. I don't know if it crashes or if it's just like... Yeah, there's some kind of lag because it's very inconsistent. It might be the API, right? We can always try to restart it. There's no error message. We could have... It doesn't seem to time out either. Tried 4.0 and got the handwriting. Yeah, 4.0 is a great vision model. A bit annoying that it kind of stops running. I don't know what's going on.
No, I'm not sentient. I'm an AI designed to assist with information and tasks.
Yeah, Thomas, I will put the code up on community GitHub. That was my plan anyway. Okay, so I could read this. But we are definitely having some issues with the API. It's... Yeah, Python's not the fastest, but it should be more than fast enough for this. But there are some issues here with it's lagging. It's a bit strange. There's nothing I can do. That's a bit annoying. Because I wanted to try it out with some other things. But we can just wait a while and see if it...
The question on the screen seems to be, sentient? My response, I can't become sentient, but I can help with your queries.
Maybe.
No, I'm not sentient. I'm just a computer program. No, I'm not sentient. I'm just a computer program.
Yes.
No, I'm not sentient. I'm just a computer program designed to assist you.
Okay. Let's try to do even worse handwriting.
I don't have emotions or consciousness, so I'm not sentient. I just process information and respond based on my programming.
Let's ask...
Okay, noted.
What box is biggest?
Sure, what would you like to know about this image?
It's lagging behind.
The red box is the biggest.
Okay. Yeah, this seems to work. It's a great vision model because the images are very small, right? So
The red box is the biggest.
I'm pretty impressed by it.
The black box is the biggest.
But I'm looking forward to when we can try this with the new model. If we get the response time down to like 0.5 seconds or something, that'd be pretty cool, right? So, does anyone have any other suggestions of what we can do with this? I'm eager to... How fast does it take a screenshot? That's pretty quick. That's kind of instant. I just have it in like this loop here. So it just takes a screenshot, analyzes it, print the response, turn it into text, and plays the text, and removes the image and the audio, and just screenshot immediately after. That was kind of the idea, at least. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's ask. Let's change up the prompt a bit. Suggest an improvement to the code. But I guess you can't see the full code. Let's just give it a function. Anybody making it a little smarter, such as the way it watches a portion of the screen and wait until there's nothing. Yeah, I don't know if you catched my video where I did this pixel monitoring. So we monitored when there was some change in pixels. It didn't take a screenshot until then. I think we used OpenCV or CV2 for it. That worked pretty good. Would be interesting to store a history of screenshots and then see if you can get it to remember something for you. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might look into that. Grok models doesn't have vision, Llama or Mistral. I don't think I see even Grok models with vision yet. Maybe soon. Does the image size matter regarding the vision API cost? Yeah, I think it does. If we take a look here on the documentation, you can see, if we go to documentation and vision, and if we go down here, you can see low. The model received low res 512 by 512 with a budget of 85 tokens. API to return faster responses, consume fewer input tokens. So that means we are saving money, right? Fewer input tokens. What kind of cost per minute, hour are you seeing running this? I haven't really calculated cost per hour or something, but we started today with, we have spent 10 cents so far. So it's definitely not free. I don't know how much we have processed. You can take a screenshot every second, let's say 10 seconds, stitch the 10 images in a series. Yeah, that works great with this base 64. This way you can reserve, yeah. That's a great, have you tried that, Pure Science? That is pretty cool. How can you get it to be trained on a set of images and then you provide a new image? How can you get it to be trained on a set of images and provide a new image? Well, I guess that has to be kind of on the... Provide a new image. And okay. I guess you can compare images. That should work. If you have an old image, you can just compare it and check if it's the same. That should work. WebKit 2PNGs, you'll be able to take the whole image of a website. Okay, that's interesting. WebKit 2PNG, I haven't tried that. That could be cool. So you can do it in the background or just from the terminal, or does it have to be in the browser? I haven't tried that. What we wanted to try was to check. Let's just suggest an improvement to the code. Keep it short. Yeah, let's just screenshot this text-to-speech function here. But we definitely have, there are some issues with this. I'm not gonna go into what's wrong now, but definitely some issues. Right. So let's hear if we get any suggestions. Okay, so you can run it from a terminal. That's pretty cool. Chain of thought sequence. Yeah. Chromium or Selenium can do it. Yeah. Seneca, I've tried both of those. Let's hear if it has any suggestions for this function. Seem to have some issues now. I don't know what's going on. I haven't tried the API for a while, so maybe there are some. If it shouldn't have anything to do with me streaming. What IDE? I usually use VS Code, but for videos and stuff, I just like to use Notepad++ just because of the visuals, right? There's definitely something wrong here. So I usually use VS Code with some autocomplete and stuff. But let's give it one more chance. It's a bit strange. I don't know what's happening. 12 Harry Potter in, 12 Harry Potter books in and out is 20.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. $20. 12 Harry Potter books in and out. Okay. Elevated error rate in packing. That has to be it, because this is not working. Okay, so let's just end this for now, and we can try back later and see if it is working. I don't know if you saw this, but I made this Powershell. I don't know what you call it. It's almost like a profile. So the first thing I did was this autocomplete suggestions. I did a video on it, but maybe you didn't see it. So this is just cached. All of the files is cached, like. But I added some new features too. Let's just blow it up a bit. So we can do, I think it's ask OpenAI how to create a file in PowerShell. So we can just ask OpenAI, I think it's GPT4o in the terminal. You can create a PowerShell using new item. Okay, so we can basically ask anything, I guess. What is the highest building in New York? One World Trade Center. Okay. So that is one feature. I think it's pretty neat for something like... I did a video on this, but I don't know if you have used this command to speed up a video in FFmpeg. So these are very annoying, right? These FFmpeg bash commands or shell commands. So we can just ask for them in the terminal. We can copy it, clear this, and when we have pasted this, instead of clicking enter, I can do control enter, and this is gonna send this to OpenAI and explain what it does. This command uses FFmpeg to change the playback speed of a video. Takes an input video and timestamp half of its original values. Okay, something. So yeah, this is pretty neat. I use it sometimes. Appreciate the live stream format. Oh, thank you for that. Set proxy. I have been building. I was trying to build some pretty simple thing, testing out kind of the low latency part of the GPT4o model vision part, where we can use these small images. And yeah, seems to be working pretty good. So we can test something like simple like this. This command changes the current directory to a directory named Python. So for me, that's not so used to operating in the terminal. I use this sometimes. So we can create like a new folder here, right? Vision API. Yeah, so it's pretty neat. I did a video on it, and I think I put up the code too. Why nobody talks about Gemini 1.5 Pro? Yeah, let's take a look at that. I've seen on the LLMs arena the Gemini 1.5 has been creeping up here, right? Can you manually create a scratch GTF maybe for only available command? Maybe only for available command line. I'm not quite sure about that. Okay, so if you take a look at the latest update here, you can see Gemini Advanced is on 2nd place. Gemini 1.5 Pro API is on 2nd, shared. 1.5 Pro is on 4th. So Google kind of now has 3 of the first 5 models. I was a bit surprised by that, to be honest. The thing is, Qwen 2 works well. Yeah, I'm gonna try that out. The thing is, I live in Norway. I don't have access to the Google API. That's why I haven't used it. But I have been talking to Google, and we're gonna do something. So they are gonna give me, like, hopefully they will give me API access. Yeah, I know self-init. That's why I haven't used it. But I had like a meeting with Google, and we're probably gonna try to make it happen. They are not quite sure yet, to be honest. But if I'm gonna do something with them, I kind of need access to the API. So I think they are looking into it, but we will see. It's a bit annoying if I'm gonna do videos on APIs and maybe like half of the people watching can use it. That's not fair, Chris. You should be able to... Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Because now I can't test it. But like I said, I had a meeting with Google and they might help me out. Can you test Phi 3 vision model? I might do that soon. I might do that. I did do a video where I kind of tested some of these open source models, but I went that impressed. Can you tell me about the best coding model when Code Qwen is released? When it's released, or is it released already? The newest one? I'm not quite sure. But for the best coding model I have tried is, I think it has to be CodeStraw for me. I haven't tried the big ones. So CodeStraw is 22B. It is released. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. But CodeStraw, I think that's pretty good. That is what I'm using for my autocomplete. Yeah, CodeStraw is great. I think so too. Nvidia free Phi vision. Okay. We can also take a quick look. I have... let me see if I can access it now. I was hoping I was logged in. Okay, so I guess I can log in. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm logged in now. So this is the new Nvidia thing. Let's take a quick look at it. So, can you test several LLMs for ability to work with pictures? We have been doing some of that today, but kind of my initial response is GPT4o is far ahead, I think, for now, for what I have been trying. But hopefully some others are gonna come soon. So here we have Phi 3 Vision 128K. So I thought we could maybe upload an image here if we can. Okay, we can do that. So let's try this small image. What does... I know this is pretty small, but I can't really zoom in. What does this function do? So this is the Phi 3 vision model. Okay. The function text to speech. Text to speech. All right. So I guess I could read that. Like I said, I haven't really tested this so much. Nvidia models are great to use. I have been using Nvidia AI Workbench and it's pretty dope. Yeah, so I'm gonna do like a video on this new Nvidia NIM, sorry. That you can create like a Docker container with an image of kind of like an open source model. So that's gonna be, I guess it's in like 10, 12 days. Can we use this via API for free? I don't think so. So this is just something I got from Nvidia. I got 1,000 credits just to test it out. But I haven't done any video on it yet. Let's screenshot something here. And let's ask if it can do like OCR. Alright. How can I save this? Here maybe, images. Okay, so let's see if we can do OCR. How should we prompt it? Let's just ask. Summarize this Reddit post. I don't know if you can see this, but let's try it. Can you see this? I will make sure I watch that video. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know when I'm gonna do that. It seems to be doing pretty good at OCR. Discusses the importance of API privacy, cost considerations. Okay. I might have to look more into this Phi Vision 128K then. Ads coming on stream. Okay, that might happen. Like, I'm not so good at streaming, so I don't know kind of how I set it up. I just use kind of the default YouTube thing. I was gonna use Restream, but I couldn't get it to work this time. So maybe there are some ads, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see what else we have here on this Nvidia playground, what you call it. So we have Llama 70B, Mistral Large, Gemma. We have some visual design, Stable Diffusion. Okay. I had a very serious hallucination. So that is, Josh, that is the Phi 3 Vision model. Hello, Flash. Nice to meet you. So there are a speech model here, but we're gonna look into this later. Some RAG pipelines. Gaming. Audio to face. I don't really know what this is. Let's try it.
With tenure, Susie'd have all the more leisure for yachting, but her publications are no good.
Okay. Yeah, we'll look into this later. I haven't really prepared for this, so yeah. Okay, so let's go back here and see if we can actually try this for once to see if it works.
Sure. What's your question?
It seems to be doing this one, but so we said suggest an improvement to the code. Nothing's happening. I don't know. But like you said, someone was mentioning some issues with GPT4o vision. Is it possible to do multiple agents with Nvidia tool? Multiple agents with Nvidia tool. I can't really answer that now. I'm not quite sure. But maybe. You have access to the code, right? So if we go here, you can see we have Llama 70b. We can just turn this into a Python code, right? So I guess we could. What is the speed here? It's pretty fast. Okay, Josh. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I should be a bit wary then of the GPT, the Phi-3 vision model then maybe. Desktop GPT is Mac only. Yeah. Has anyone tried the OpenAI desktop app? Yeah, Tim, I agree. Like I've been saying, like these agents. Whoa. I don't think they're gonna work until we get like a very strong model, right? Hi Chris, love the channel. Starting at live stream is great. Have you seen AutoGrok, which generates complete agentic projects? No, I haven't. AutoGrok. Okay, I might take a note of that. That's pretty cool. Have you tried LiveKit for real-time conversations and video? No? LiveKit. I don't think so. Is it good? AutoGrok is dope. Let me search it up. So this is the repo. Is there a demo? Small tuber has made it. Okay, cool. It seems pretty...
Imagine if ChatGPT...
AutoGrok beta. Let's see how long this video is. Should we take a look?
Won't admit it.
Let me know if the sound is too loud. Yeah, Flash, we have like community YouTube members Discord. I had like a public...
This code converts text to speech and saves it as a WAV file using API calls.
Wow, it's still running, right? That was slow.
It looks like the question on the screen is asking if a certain code converts text to speech and saves it as a WAV file using API calls.
That's annoying.
Is that correct?
I'm just gonna end this. Seems to be working again. Sound is perfect? Okay. Let's take a quick look at it. AutoGrok. If this is the correct one.
We're going to run AutoGrok locally for today's demo, and you'll see we're configured to use ChatGPT. AutoGrok will always remind you which...
Okay, so I was thinking AutoGrok, that it was using Grok. That's it.
...provider you've configured up here in the title. Our new feature eats tokens like Pac-Man munches dots, and will bump up against Grok's developer limits if we don't use OpenAI instead. Still, GPT-4o will only...
Yeah, the rate limit of Grok, if you have access, it's pretty cool. Grok is awesome, but the rate limit is horrible.
...charge me a couple cents for this demonstration, and you're worth every penny.
Yeah, both of them.
Ignore him. This week's added feature is a shiny new checkbox. I know, right?
You're pitiful.
Fortunately, I have time to explain since GPT runs so much slower than Grok. We've added a built-in moderator function that helps keep our AI agents focused on the goal and productive during our conversational testing. Clicking this new checkbox activates an internal moderator bot who will analyze the goal, the scope of the conversation, and the previous remarks.
Let me just stop here for a sec. Okay, so here we have the agent, so click to interact. So we have a project manager, SEO specialist. Yeah, I've seen these kind of tools before. They are pretty cool. Like Qwen and yeah. Hopefully Grok goes live soon with a full-fledged service. Yeah, I think we actually need to pay for it if it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's free, but the limits, yeah. Okay, so it's, yeah, I can see it now. AutoGen, Qwen, right? Okay. Okay. Can you turn off comments from a screen? Okay, so I guess I have overlaid the comments. Okay, okay, I can do that for a sec while we watch that. Or let's just leave it on. But if many people want to turn it off, I can do it.
And the previous remarks, and decide which agent should speak next. Moderator bot will give that agent specific instructions aimed at ensuring each team member is as responsive and productive as possible. Based on our project manager's vision and instructions, Moderator bot has provided our market research analyst with specific instructions on how to proceed. We can continue testing our agents like that again and again. Combine this enhanced prompting technique with consistent agent definition updates through each agent's gear icon.
This is an AI voice, right? You agree? It has to be. LiveKit is what was used for GPT4o demo, $200 credits. Okay, LiveKit. I'll take a note of that. Yeah, this has to be an AI voice. Yeah.
Icon, and you'll be pretty impressed with the results. I'll fast forward through the rest of the team out of respect for your time. While that's happening, let me mention that we've also changed up our config files so your settings don't get blown away every time you update the software. We have user scruffy nerve.
It is a human. I'm leaning toward an AI voice.
To thank for that suggestion. A lot of our upgrades have come from your suggestions, so don't hesitate to ask.
Why? Are you kissing up to them?
I need the likes, and thanks for asking. I guess now is as good a time as any to beg everybody to subscribe. Our Streamlit logs show we're getting close to 9,000 developers who have used AutoGrok to make over 500,000 agents. That's not counting everybody who runs it locally. If every one of those developers clicked like, subscribe, and share,
I can't listen to this. Call me when you're done.
Okay, so I think I get the point right. And someone asked, what's your opinion on AutoGen, LangChain, agentic approach? People trying to use LLMs in the wrong places. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, so this is just my thoughts, right? Is that my thoughts, it's that I think that all the frameworks is good. And what I think is like when we get, like, let's say we get GPT-5, and what we can do with these frameworks is just insert GPT-5 into them, and then they will maybe be 10 times as good. But for now, I don't think it's worth it. For me, for my use cases, what I've seen is I don't think they are good enough to do anything useful yet. Maybe that's a controversial opinion. I don't know what you think, but I have not yet seen anything that is like mind-blowing with this agent. But I kind of think the frameworks are great. And when we get like a model that can utilize the frameworks good, then we could probably start trying it. That's why I haven't used it so much. So that is kind of my idea. I love the frameworks, but I don't think the models are good enough yet. So that is my idea. It seems to be working now, so let's go back to this for a while. I just wanted to ask about this. So if you... Yeah, they aren't good enough to manage a large code base yet. Yeah, I agree. So I just wanted to give this one more chance and see if it can suggest something for this text-to-speech function. Can you use Lava or Llama Vision instead of GPT4o? To be honest, Loki, I don't think...
It's asking to run the Python script named box.py.
I don't think those vision models are good enough for this.
It's asking to run the Python script named box.py.
What did we put down here? Let's just go back to this. For example, I have a use case having a dashboard where the user can use LLM search slides. No, I don't think so. Because you can just upgrade it when the models get better. Lava wasted a few hours of my time. Yeah, I agree, Paul. Pure science. So I always say, like, if you're gonna use like if you want great results with a vision model at the moment, I think just use GPT4o, like we are doing here, because it's by far the best. So does this work again now? Let's try it out.
Sure. What kind of help with the question do you need?
I just wanted to see what the latency is now.
Sure. What kind of help with the question do you need? I'm not sure who Sora or Kling are. Could you provide more context?
So if someone's late to this, this is just...
I don't know. It depends on personal opinion.
The latency seems better now, right? Let's count it.
I don't know. Could you provide more context?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know.
So about
Could you provide
5
more
seconds.
context?
So about 5 seconds. That's not too bad.
I'm not sure who Sora or Kling is, so I can't say if one is outdated.
Let's find a question.
I don't know who this is. How can I help you with this image?
I think the latency is much lower now. Yeah, that's good.
It seems there's no direct question on the screen, but the post mentions Steven Pinker's view on AI. He's saying AI models are like forms of alien intelligence, and we are experimenting on them as if they were newly discovered organisms.
So basically, this script is just reading what's on the screen and trying to answer it.
I don't know who this person is, but the question on the screen is, Steven Pinker says AI models are a form of alien intelligence, and we are doing experiments on them as if they are some newly discovered organism.
Yeah, Loki, it's taking screenshots all the time, right? But it's just 512 by 512.
Kaylee has 3 brothers. Each of her brothers has 2 sisters, which includes Kaylee herself. Therefore, Kaylee has 1 sister.
So it's just gonna read everything that's on the
Kaylee
screen.
has 6 sisters.
It's annoying though. But you can change it up with...
Kaylee has 6 sisters.
It's annoying.
Kaylee has 1 sister. I don't know who the person in the image is, but the text says that Steven Pinker thinks AI models are like alien intelligence, and we're experimenting on them like newly discovered organisms.
We are using the OpenAI TTS for this. Yeah, that's correct, Tim.
Try parking at a lot near the city center. Check parking apps or local guides for options. Enjoy your trip. You could look for parking garages or lots near the city center. It's a good idea to check local forums for recommendations. Have a great trip.
Yeah, the latency is much better now,
Sure.
right? It's not too bad.
The question on the screen asks, is there something similar to Stream Chat written in Golang and open sourced? Yes, many open source chat systems are written in Go, such as Mattermost and Rocket.chat.
It understands images too, yeah? Let's find an
Yes,
image.
the Stream Chat API is written in Go. You can check it out at getstream.io, getstream.io/chat.
Okay, so what we can do, let's change up the prompt here. Let's do explain what is happening in the image. Okay, so let's save that and let's open our, so this one, and let's run it and see if it can explain our project, right?
It looks like the image shows a computer screen displaying a presentation about converting text to speech using GPT-4. There's also a command prompt window running a Python script called box.py. The presentation shows steps like screen capture, resizing, and speech synthesis.
Let's hear if it can explain this.
This image is a flowchart showing the process of converting a screenshot into spoken commentary. A screenshot is resized to 512 by 512 pixels. Analyzed by GPT-4, a custom prompt generates text, which is then converted to speech and commented on the screen content. The focus is on achieving low latency.
Yeah, it's good. Remember, the file sizes are just...
This image outlines a process for streaming voice from a...
The file sizes are just 19K. Hello, Carsten. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. And if you weren't here earlier, we also tried it in Paint with like handwriting. So, are you...
It looks like someone has a blank canvas open in a drawing program, along with a
Sentient
terminal window where
AI?
they're running a Python script called box.py. Someone has written, "Are you a sentient AI?" using a digital drawing tool on a computer screen. The
Thanks.
handwriting appears to be a bit messy.
So I think just the OCR is just awesome. Yeah, we can change.
Someone has written a question on a drawing application asking, "Are you a sentient AI?" The handwriting is rough and done on a whiteboard-like canvas.
So if we stop this now, let's go back to our original prompt here. And let's do like this. And let's do answer in Spanish. So let's try this. Give it an estimate.
I'm an AI, but I'm not sentient. How can I assist you today?
It's actually quite impressive. Yeah, it's very pretty good low latency, right?
Sí.
Sí.
No soy una inteligencia artificial sensible.
Yeah, it is answering in Spanish.
Sí. Sí. No, I'm not sentient. I'm just a program. How can I help you today?
Let's try this.
私は感情のある AI ではありませんが、お手伝いできます。
Yeah, let's check the price. We can
いい
try.
え、私は人工知能であり、自意識はありません。
Let's try German. I know a bit of German.
私は感覚を持つ AI。いいえ、感情を持ちません。 I'm an AI but not sentient. How can I assist you today?
Let's try this, and then we can check the cost.
Ich bin eine künstliche Intelligenz, aber nicht empfindungsfähig.
Yeah, I can understand that. Hindi, okay.
Ja, ich bin ein KI-Assistent. Ja,
Swedish. Yeah, I'm gonna do Swedish.
no, I'm not sentient. नहीं मैं संवेदनशील AI नहीं हूँ.
Okay, so you guys have to tell me if
मैं एक संवेदनशील AI नहीं हूँ.
I don't know. Is that good?
मैं एक संवेदनशील AI नहीं हूँ.
Swedish? I think I can use Swedish.
I'm not sentient.
I think it's good. Let's try Finnish too.
Nej, jag är inte en kännande AI. Nej, jag är inte en kännande AI.
That's Swedish, alright. I know that. I don't know Finnish
Nej,
though.
jag är inte en kännande AI. No, I'm not sentient. I'm just a computer program.
Okay, so that was Hindi. Okay. Yeah, it seems to
No,
be pretty good.
I'm not sentient. I'm just a program designed to help with information and tasks. No, I'm not sentient.
Okay, let's try. Answer
In a tundavai. Yes, I am an AI. How can I help you today?
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Minä olen vain tekoälyavustaja.
I don't think it has any accent yet, trans.
En minä ole.
But when we get like the new voice mode, I think we can try accents and stuff.
En ole tietoinen.
I can hear it's Finnish, but I don't know if it's good. All right, so I think I'm pretty happy with this. I liked the latency. The Finnish was good. Okay, that's cool. Any voice emotions? No, not yet. We need a new version, right? Swedish Skåne, yeah. I don't think there's no dialect yet. Check the last pixel have. It has changed. Implement it here. Also, did you know GPT4o released a demo of creating characters? Yeah, but we don't have the new one yet. Like I said, we just have to wait. So this is the old system. We are only using GPT4o for the new Envision part, right? But yeah, I think I'm quite happy with this. It's kind of what I wanted it to do. Use cases, probably nothing yet. Okay, so let's just check the prices. Would be really cool to get an open models like this. Okay, so we spent, for everything we did now, I don't know how many requests we did, but we spent 20 cents. I think we started at 28 cents today, and we have spent 20 cents since we started in, yeah, about almost 2 hours. It's not too bad, but we haven't done any big prompts or anything, right? So, yeah, not too bad. On the audio model, we have spent 25 cents, and GPT4o 24 cents. So I'm guessing when we actually get, when we only can use GPT4o, this will probably be cheaper. I think so. That's gonna be interesting. Let's just do a quick test here. I wanted just to try this one. Yeah. Kaylee has 3 brothers. Each of her brothers has 2 sisters. How many sisters does Kaylee have? Think about it step by step. I don't know if you have tried this LMSys leaderboards. So you can see one model is correct, right? Kaylee has 1 sister. The other model says 5 sisters. So A is better. That's GPT4 Turbo. And model B was Llama 3 8B. Alright. New round. Let's try again. Yeah, LMSys is cool, right? I like it. So remember, the answer is 1. Kaylee has 1 sister. Kaylee has 2 sisters. So B. Okay, so here we have Qwen 272B. That's pretty cool. It's kind of what I wanted to try. And the Gemini 1.5 Flash got this wrong. But Qwen 72B got it right. Gave a pretty good answer here. Breakdown. Pretty cool. Can you get any customization on the speech? You meant for the OpenAI TTS? I don't think so. Maybe. We can pick different voices. I think that's about it. I don't think they're gonna do anything with this until the new GPT4o voice mode comes out. Qwen packs a punch. Yeah, I think this could be a cool model. Let's go to Grok and see. Do they have it? No models found. So Grok don't have Qwen, no. But they do have Llama 70B. Kaylee is a sister herself, so she doesn't have any sisters. Okay, that was funny. Yeah, would be cool if Grok could add Qwen 2, right? Qwen is very good at coding, supposedly. Yeah, that might be. Be cool. Let me just check what I wanted to talk about today. I think I kind of went through everything I wanted to do today. Yeah, I think so. I was just gonna ask if anyone... Did anyone try the... Is anyone trying out Udio? I was just thinking about where you can upload some audio and kind of use... So extend your own audio. Is there any video of this somewhere? Udio? Not yet, okay. Upload. I just wanted to see if there was any demos of it somewhere. Oh god, this was bright. Udio is crazy. I tried it, but it's hit or miss. Okay, that's interesting. But can you have to subscribe? Okay. But can you do any sound? Can you take like a song already? Or is it just, is it copyrighted or? Let's just listen to what Matt has to say here for a bit.
Now wait just a minute.
It's in beta, you can generate it for free. Okay, I couldn't access it now. So you can take like a well-known song and build on it. It's an honor system, okay. I think Udio is cool. I have listened to it. I have tried it. But I don't know so much about music, so I can't really... Any song, okay. It's an honor system, okay, I see.
Obviously very video game-esque, but I wanted to add some lyrics and kind of remix this song. And the reason I'm not worried about using something from a video game is because we are remixing the song, and obviously you can upload video game music to YouTube, so I won't have any issues when I upload this video. So here's the song that I made with it, Pixelated Bravery. This title came up with by Udio, but the prompt I used...
What was the input song?
Video game DS, which I think has pretty great music, so this is the clip that I uploaded into Udio.
Okay, sounds... Yeah, that's a video game. That seems to be working, right? Yeah, Udio is crazy, if you haven't checked it out. It's insane. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. I'm actually replacing Llama 370B with Qwen. Okay, that's cool. It's actually more responsive than Llama 3 on... Okay, so you have a double Nvidia RTX 6000. That's cool. So do you have that running home, right? Or you are running on the cloud, or? I guess you're running at home if you have 2x, right? Okay. Yeah. Udio is cool. But I don't know. In my company, local, okay, that's cool. I wish I had that. Yeah, I think Qwen could be very interesting. What is cool about it is like the 7B model also has 128K. That's interesting. But I don't think I can run 72B, or I know I can't. But the 7B, I tried to pull it from Llama, but for some reason I can't use it yet. Maybe I have to update Llama or something. I'll look into that later. I don't want to do that on stream, right? I don't think it's no point, right? But I heard good things. It performed good on Needle in a Haystack. Is that the 72 or a 7B? Why are you using Notepad for coding? It's just for the visuals on the videos. I find this quite boring. I just like the visuals from Notepad. I think it's much cooler on video. But I use VS Code, yeah. But I am thinking about doing like a MacBook. So maybe then you can change the theme, but then I'll be like everyone else on YouTube. That's boring. So do you think like the new MacBooks are gonna have this NPUs, or they're gonna be like AI optimized? I know they already kinda is. But do you think Apple's gonna do anything extra? Or does anyone know? Notepad and MS Paint, yeah. Does anyone know when the new MacBooks are coming out? Let's try a few models and see if they can solve the sister problem. Phi 3. What other models do I have? Code Stroll. Let me see. I have Qwen 14b. Qwen 14b. What other models do I have? Gemma 7b. Qwen 2 is good, yeah. Apple will just improve Siri, I think. Yeah, they might actually do a cooperation with OpenAI. So M4 is probably fall. Okay. Normal release schedule along new iPad. So do you think, I think Apple has like something coming up soon. Okay. I can check the cam. That's better. So they will probably do some, yeah, 4.0 wrapper, right? They will probably have something on this VC, I can't remember the name, of the Apple conference. But let's see if any model can answer the sister problem here, any open source models. So we have, let's zoom in. Llama 3, Mistral, Phi 3, Code Stroll, Qwen 14b, and Gemma 7b. Kaylee has 3 brothers. Each of her brothers has 2 sisters. How many sisters does Kaylee have? Think about it step by step. So the answer is 1 sister, right? AI support. Qwen 14b. You think so? Qwen. Yeah, I've just assigned the... Oh, yeah. I see. Thanks. Do you think anyone will get it? Will get this? The colon, yeah, I saw it. VVDC, WWDC, that's correct. Thanks. They probably will leave the MacBooks there, I think. I was thinking of buying one, maybe. So you think Llama's gonna solve this? I don't think anyone is gonna solve it. Maybe Mistral. If I was gonna guess, I'm gonna go with Mistral. Or maybe Qwen 14b. I would wait for M4, yeah. So I wanted to try something. I haven't done this before. So let's start a poll. I'm gonna try to run a poll. What model will solve the problem? I don't know how many I can have, but Llama 3, Mistral 7b, Phi 3, Qwen 14b. Okay, so I can't do more than this. But let's see. Haiku, no, that's cheating. I can't see it. Okay. I'm gonna go with Mistral. So everyone thinks Qwen 14b. I should have added none. I forgot about that. Apple M5 Ultra with 512 GB under 5. Yeah. Yeah. Running Llama 405 on a local. That would be crazy. I'm actually quite excited for the big model from Meta coming up. I'm testing this on Qwen 270b right now. Yeah, do that. I think we just did that on LLMs, but let me know what you find out. Okay, so we'll give it a few more seconds. Yeah, that's good. I both and I prefer Mac as my daily driver. I'm still on Windows 10. Okay, so I'm on 11. Yeah, I'm on like a desktop PC, so I have Windows. Okay, so there are 20 votes. That's good enough. So let's try to run this now and see. Kaylee has one sister. Okay, so that was the answer. 2 sisters, including Kaylee. Okay, so that's the Qwen answer. So let's see here now. Can I zoom in a bit? So Llama 3 is first. Llama 3 answered Kaylee has 5 sisters. Mistral, let's break this down. Therefore, Kaylee has 2 sisters in total. Phi 3. Ugh, this was so messy. Phi 3. Kaylee has 5 sisters. No, that's wrong. So here's Qwen 14b. 6 sisters. Nope. Gemma 7b. 6 sisters. Okay, so I had some lag there. Am I back now? Yeah, that might be it. Okay, that's good. So no one got it right. Kinda expected that. I've seen this. But Qwen got it right. Qwen 2. Yeah. So we should have added in like a non-option. No, Qwen didn't get it, but Qwen 2 got it, the 70B model, because it was the pure science that tried it. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours now. I think I'm quite happy with what we did here. And I'm of course gonna upload this to the members GitHub if someone wants to try it out. I guess you could just watch the stream again and just follow along if you want to. But I think it worked pretty good in the end. And latency was quite good. And I was pretty happy with it. So thanks guys, I appreciate it. So do you think like, should I do more live streams? I don't know if people enjoy live streams or not, but I was thinking like, should I do more like reactions, look at some videos, maybe some news? I'm not quite sure. Okay, thanks, that's nice. I had enjoyed them. They are very engaging or interactive. Thanks, facts. Okay, yeah. I will try to do some more. Maybe on weekends you can do live streams. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's very nice to interact. Yeah, I think that's too. I like looking at the chat and asking some questions, but like this is just my second stream, so I haven't really found out what works best yet. Because I think if we're gonna stream, we're gonna have to have something to look at. I think I'm gonna do one video, sorry, one live stream where we can check out maybe some YouTube videos, do some reactions, maybe some, I don't know, Reddit posts or some articles about some news or stuff. I'm not quite sure. Or we can do more building things. I just have to try a bit of a different stuff. So I just want to say thanks for everyone tuning in. Very nice. Quick suggestion to run up some... okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know. Is music in the background good for streaming? I'm not quite sure. Those people like that? I guess the only thing, if we do anything voice or YouTube, I can just stop it, I guess. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So I might do some poll or something on Discord or on YouTube to see what kind of content we are gonna do, if we're gonna do more streams. I'm probably gonna do more. But Norman, if you're a member, you should get like an invite. Discord would be better. Maybe for members we can do Discord. Let's build the most intelligent web crawler. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. So yeah. Thank you for tuning in. And the link in your YouTube video. Yeah, I know. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I wish you all a great day, great weekend. And I will probably do a video on Sunday. And next weekend, I'm going to this AI summit in Oslo. So I'll be away for a few days, but I'll probably just do some videos or something. Other than that, hit the like and subscribe, as someone said. All right. Have a good weekend all. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, see you again soon. Bye.